Welcome, one and all, to a very special episode of Top Tier Play that we are dubbing Top Tier List. And then this episode, we're going to go over the past season and rank all the games that we talked about 1 through 12, with obviously 1 being the highest, the best, the toppest, and 12 being the lowest.
Yes.
What would you say is the opposite of top? Bottom, I guess. The bottom tier play.
Started from the bottom, now we here.
Now, even though whatever game we rank 12, that doesn't mean that it's a bad game. It's just out of this list, that would be the lowest, game that we.
Correct.
So, don't get offended. And obviously, this is all subjective. And to make things more interesting, we are going to basically be debating each other for each spot. So we only have the one list, so it's not like Caleb has his list and I have mine.
Plus, we're only going off of the games from this season.
Yeah.
So that doesn't necessarily mean that your game that you're thinking of is trash.
Right. Exactly. This is just from this season. So, when the show runs out of runtime and Caleb decides to kick me off the air, then we'll do one final tier list for all the games that we've ever covered. But that's like a future goal.
That's like tomorrow. So
yeah, at least tomorrow. So what we're going to do now is, I guess we'll just start at the bottom and work our way all the way to 1.
Yep.
And by the time we get to 2, it should be like that. By the time we get to 2, we'll probably be like fist fighting over like which one goes
probably
in the spot. So
because I already have one in mind. I already know what's going
honestly,
at the top.
I can kind of see which one it is, and I'm gonna contest that point.
Okay.
Yeah. So
all right.
I'm already fighting with you about it.
You don't even know what it is.
And we'll also have. Did you want to do on-screen, like an on-screen list?
Yeah.
Views
We'll do it.
We have a. I guess I should show.
At least.
This is what it looks like. We'll be writing on this, so you don't have to worry. We're not going to like hold this up every time we write a list down. But at the end of
it, another decision was made. Let's hold up this big board to show you what just happened.
I'm going to try to write on it as we're doing this list.
No, I think I'll be doing that in post.
Yeah, we'll be doing it in post.
Post Malone.
All right, let's get started.
James Boone.
For number 12. Actually, just to clarify. The games we covered this season, just for all the listeners at home.
Yes.
Knights of the Old Republic,
correct.
XCOM, Fallout, Batman, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Elden Ring, Halo, Civilization, kind of like the whole series, Frostpunk, Zoo Tycoon, Portal, and State of Decay. All right.
Let's see what makes it to the top. Let's see who gets the gold medal.
Who is the bottom tier play?
The goose that laid the golden egg.
No, opposite. Doing the opposite. The goose
that threw up a golden egg.
Threw up? No, not a golden egg, because it's the bottom.
Okay, sorry.
So, I don't know. What are you thinking for the bottom?
Well, based on our current list, I can only save the slot of the game that I've never played.
Okay.
So that's going to be Elden Ring.
I do think we definitely would need to take that into consideration. If both hosts, if one has played it and the other hasn't, we kind of need to find a good middle ground for that.
Correct. Right? So I guess, have you played every game on this list?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Okay. So I guess what you would do right now is make a good argument of why something else goes.
I think that is a very fair choice for Elden Ring to be
number 12.
Yeah, because that doesn't. Again, this is a top tier list, so everything here is top, except for the one that's at the bottom.
The top feels so much better than the bottom.
Definitely. I wouldn't argue with you about Elden Ring because I don't think it's your type of game anyway.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
I enjoyed the time that I spent with it, but that doesn't mean like I don't feel like I would replay it.
Okay.
So I'm in agreement. Elden Ring should be right here, which is probably going to
pissed some people
Yeah,
off.
definitely.
Elden Ring diehards just took a major
Especially since it like won Game of the Year and
deep
everything.
sigh.
So
Yeah. One game of the year.
it's just so funny.
It's at the bottom.
It's so funny comparison.
We
to,
just
like,
lost all of our credibility to right now.
Something like Zoo Tycoon is going to be above Elden Ring. So, sorry about that. Somebody has to be at the bottom, and unfortunately, Caleb hasn't played it yet. It's just not his type of game.
It's
So,
not for us. We wouldn't consider it a top tier play.
I mean, I didn't say that. We considered it a top tier play
Enough to be on
in
this.
an episode.
Hey, Elden Ring fans, it made it on the series.
You were on an episode.
So you got something.
And Caleb wasn't there for that episode anyway, so
Yeah.
exactly. All right, let's move on to number 11. Oh, I guess I should have brought something to cross it out. Well, whatever.
It's all right.
Where is it? Elden Ring. Is this one? There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So for number 11, this is where it gets tricky because it's like the bottom and the top are pretty easy to figure out, but it's everything in between that's going to get difficult.
Yeah, there we go. So I can kind of read it.
Yeah. If you need to just take it and look at it, that's fine too. I'm going to say...
Yeah, you go first.
Here's my suggestion.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Halo.
I was going to say Halo.
Really?
Okay. So
I'm doing Halo?
There we go. Halo's
Really?
number 11.
Really? You agree?
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Halo, number 11. You heard it here first. It's just... I played a decent bit of it in like high school, but I'm just not that big into it.
Feel kind of disconnected over time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd agree.
Fair.
I'm not...
I don't have a bad taste in my mouth from it at all. It's just compared to these other games, I would probably play something else first.
Yeah, I mean, and this makes sense for you because you haven't played Elden Ring. You played a little bit of Halo, or you played Halo before, and you just...
Yeah.
But, yeah. All right, I think we can move on to number 10.
Okay, number 10.
All right, top 10. We're getting in the top 10 now, folks. This is where it gets
10.
sus. All right, let me cross that out.
So far, it's been very easy.
This has been easy. The easiest list I've done ever in my entire life.
Now we're getting into games that I've played on my own.
This one might be this might be difficult now because we crossed out the two that Caleb has not really had much experience in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta say,
I'm gonna go with Portal for number 10.
really, Portal?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, okay, so here's... Okay. I don't know if I want to put Portal at number 10. I feel like it deserves a little bit higher.
Okay.
Why do you feel Portal deserves number 10 than the other ones?
I think for me it's about replayability.
Okay, actually, very good point. That's a very good point because there's only so many... You can't play the puzzles again because you already know what's...
Yeah.
Unless it's been like 10 years.
Yeah, and I probably could pick it up and play it for a long time again, but it's... Most of these other games, I could replay it anytime. I could probably finish some of these games and just start over.
That's fair. Okay, I'll agree with that logic. All right, Portal. Oh, that's a weird looking
It's
arm.
okay. They're not going to see.
I know, but I am. And it bugs me. All right, Portal is number 10. All right. Let's move
Crossing
on
it out.
to number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9 on this list.
Okay, you got to go first. I went first with Portal.
Okay, that's fair. I have to say, I don't know how much you'll hurt me over this, but I think State of Decay should be number 9.
I'm going to say hell no.
Really?
To that. Number
Really?
9, State of Decay?
Yeah.
Number 9?
I'm considering that because I haven't played it as much as you, and it's a zombie game, and I'm just not as into that. That's why I think it deserves number 9.
What would be your second choice for number 9?
I was going to go with Batman.
Batman?
Mm-hmm.
I can deal with that. I can deal with number 9 being Batman, but not
You know what I'm going to say for number 8 then, right?
State of Decay. Well, you're going to say State of Decay.
Yeah.
I think State of Decay would deserve number 8, at least.
Okay. You want to do that?
That's fine. So
This is we technically did like the whole series, right? So
Yeah.
for Batman. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just do Batman. I mean, we've already got 8 and 9, so and we're gonna do State of Decay for 8.
State of Decay.
I'm okay with that.
Debatable, but
We could definitely debate more on this.
I could debate more, but I'm satisfied because you're about to put State of Decay at number 9. And at least
8. It's at 8.
Yeah,
State
it's
of
at
Decay
8
is
now.
at 8. All right, so we got Batman, the Batman Arkham series at 9, and State of Decay at 8.
Okay.
All right. Now it's gonna get tougher.
So
Now let me mark off. I mean, wow, we already marked off 2.
I think as it goes along, I think it might even get easier because I think when it comes to the greats, we usually
But it's
agree somewhat.
right, but it's organized.
But for the spot of number 1, I think we'll run into trouble.
yeah.
I'll go first
Okay.
on this one. So let's put. I'd be down for putting Frostpunk at number 7.
I disagree.
Okay.
I definitely disagree.
All right.
I think Frostpunk deserves some higher recognition than 7. I think it deserves top 5.
You think Frostpunk
Yes,
deserves
absolutely.
top 5?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That game absorbed my entire life for like a month. I played through everything and got through everything. It was just so immersive in its storytelling that I think it deserves top 5.
Okay.
At least.
Okay, just out of this list, I think there's some in here that deserve at least top 5 as well. So
I don't
just
disagree.
if I what
I don't disagree.
but
That's why it's so hard. That's why I'm saying it's going to get harder.
so I'll let go of Frostpunk
Okay.
for now, and try and put something else at 7.
Okay.
I'm going to say I'll replace it with Civ.
Okay. That's actually what I was going to
Okay.
say for 7.
Cool.
All right. So Civ
Civilization
is number 7.
is number 7.
Sid Meier's Civilization series. Still a good series. All right. Number 6.
Okay. This is getting tough.
I told you. You were like, this is going to be
Getting
so
interesting.
easy. We're going to be done in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No.
6
6 is going to be a hard one. I would almost say, for me, I'm between Zoo Tycoon and XCOM for number 6. And you also gotta keep in mind this is number 6.
You know
so
what?
it's-
You know what I want
Hmm.
for number 6?
What are you gonna say for number 6?
I want Fallout for number 6.
I didn't think you were gonna do that.
But I will settle for XCOM being number 6 though.
Tell me why you want Fallout.
I want
6.
Fallout to be number 6 because I find myself wanting to play it again,
Mhm.
and I'll get somewhat far in the game, but the fact that I already know the story kind of stops me to
Okay.
where I'm not 100% invested about halfway through.
That's right. You did say about replayability, huh?
Yeah.
But it's like
If
I
we're
feel like
talking about like the story, let's say I'm playing it for the first time.
Right,
It's
yeah.
an amazing game.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So now you got me rethinking because it's not just about replayability.
Yeah. You got to
It's not
think
just about that.
that first time experience.
You got that first time
world.
experience is something else, and it's a very good game.
Mhm. That's why
I'll put Zoo Tycoon
Okay,
number
yeah.
6.
Yeah, that's why I was saying like Zoo Tycoon would be a great candidate for like the halfway mark of the
Yeah,
list.
that's
Because this is also
a fun game.
We just love this game, but there's not like a deep or intricate story to it. You're just building a zoo, but it's just fun. It's just
Yeah.
fun to play, and that's it. Okay, so Zoo Tycoon number 6. All right, we're in the top 5 now.
You're in the top 5.
Yeah, and I did say I wanted Frostpunk to be in the top 5, so I am okay.
Let's plug in Frostpunk right at number 5.
I don't like how you're doing. This is a little too strategic. Now I want Frostpunk at top 3.
I tried to put it at number.
But you're being strategic
9,
about
I think.
it. And I don't like that because I feel like I'm being manipulated now.
You manipulated me out of putting it at the bottom.
Where were you gonna put it?
I think
9?
I was going to put it at number 9.
I think
No, it was
Frostpunk
it was maybe number 10. I don't remember.
I'm just saying.
It was low.
I think Frostpunk deserves to be way higher than that.
Okay.
It was just that much fun.
And you made your point.
Yeah.
You made your point,
I said top 5, not 5.
and you said top 5.
Tell me. So yeah, of course.
And I
because
said,
you wouldn't
okay.
consider any of these other ones as top 5 or number 5. All right, fine. I'll concede this point, but I'm not conceding ever again.
Tell me why Frostpunk deserves to be number 5, other than the fact that you just love playing it.
I think
Because you got it. You already nailed the top 5.
I think that the way that it's not just like a city builder. It's a new form of the genre where it's like it's a survival city builder with heavy story elements and lore and great music and all of that combined. It's not just like SimCity.
It is a very ambitious concept.
Exactly, from an indie studio.
Yeah.
Let's not forget.
Yeah.
Indie studio. So I think the fact that I could have it beat the Arkham series, that's good enough for me. Fine. I'll take it. Frostpunk 2 will beat all these games.
It beat the majority of the games. The majority.
I'm telling you, when Frostpunk 2 comes out, top of the list.
Is that what you're...
Yeah, we're going to have fist fights over it.
It's going to be a debate, I promise you. I
All right.
think the upcoming games we have planned...
I'm just going to make sure in the next season, whenever Frostpunk 2 releases that season, I'm going to force in a bunch of really bad games.
I got to think competitively.
Yeah. I'm thinking for the next top tier list.
Okay.
All right, Frostpunk number 5, official.
Cool.
All right, down to the top 4.
All right.
Okay,
I got to think about this.
here's my thoughts. I know I just did that, but
No, it's all right. I kind of forced you to do that.
I don't have a lot of experience in Knights of the Old Republic.
Okay.
Remember what I only played probably 3 hours. I didn't even get off the first planet.
Yeah.
So I don't have as much experience with the rest of the series.
All right. I'm telling you, it's for me, it's top 3.
Okay. What do you think about
But I would understand if you wanted to put it at
what
4.
would you think about XCOM being 4?
I would agree with that.
Okay. XCOM number 4. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah. So number 3 then. Who are you gonna pick? Oh, whoops! I picked the wrong one.
He crossed out the wrong
I
one.
crossed out Knights of the Old Republic because I hate it so much.
Just
I have an idea which one you want for 3.
okay. I'm gonna hold my finger on this so I don't forget about it. For number 3, what do you think?
No, you go.
You sure?
Because I basically decided on 4.
Okay. I'd put Fallout at 3.
Yeah. All right, Fallout number 3. Figure that one. I just don't know how you're gonna decide between the two of those. How are you gonna decide between Knights
I've
of the
already
Old Republic?
decided. I'm curious what you're gonna put in.
You've
number
already
2.
decided?
Yeah.
I mean, Well, I've already said,
You haven't
I-
experienced a lot. Okay.
but
so
Assassin's Creed,
I've
I've experienced plenty of.
I want to say that I think I was right from the beginning. I think our things align enough.
No, I think it got like
It got
bloody.
hectic right
It got
here.
really bloody right here.
Number 5 was bloody. I'm sorry I had to do that to you.
Yeah, because if I had my way, Frostpunk would be 2.
Really?
Yeah,
Frostpunk would be 2.
Like I said, I already made my case about why it's a good game.
Okay.
But
All right.
this is the Caleb show now.
This.
So you've already decided?
Yeah, I
right, go ahead.
It's gonna be the same as yours. I'm gonna put Knights of the Old Republic at 2.
Yep.
And I'm going to put Assassin's Creed Brotherhood at 1. I think Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was the most excited I've ever been about a game in all of my childhood.
Yep. No, I completely agree. That game just like completely took what I knew about gaming and just like it was like open world
Yeah.
recruiting.
And it already had
Base
the
building.
great foundation from the previous games. That it was like it was the concept was amazing. The fact about the animus and everything, like story wise,
Yep.
it was groundbreaking. And then you had the functionality of taking over Rome and all of these other aspects and upgrading your character, upgrading your guys, upgrading
your base,
your base.
upgrading the city.
Coming into your base and seeing people not on missions, just kind of training and hanging out, and
Yeah.
it was just very ambitious,
Yeah.
very ambitious.
Buying property all over Rome and just building all that stuff up, cosmetics and all
Yeah,
that.
I
was
mean,
just
you
all
had
out
you
of
had
control.
your effects on the economy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, there's so many aspects to this game that it was just, again, so creative and so ambitious.
Mhm.
And then they turned it all into an RPG and it
Anyway.
really pissed
Anyway.
me off.
We're
So,
not talking about that.
anyway,
So there's our top tier list for season 1.
hell yeah.
What do you think?
I think
I think everything is right where it needs to be.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
I can go to sleep tonight, I think.
Yeah.
If we had put Frostpunk at like 9 or 8 or whatever, I think I would have had trouble sleeping.
Yeah.
But this is good.
you'd have felt like you'd have lost.
Yeah. I still think it's a bit better than XCOM, but I'm still going to lose sleep over this. There's no hard feelings. I really enjoyed doing this.
Did you ever think Frostpunk was going to make it to number 1?
No, you
Okay.
wouldn't let me.
You
Because I knew it was going to be
Would-
these two. I
if
knew it
it-
was going to be those two.
If it was just you, would it be your number 1?
No.
No.
No, it probably would have been my second.
So
But I'm comparing this to the experience I've had in these other games.
yeah.
I'm comparing like the like the elements that I went through when I was playing through the story compared to like something like XCOM where I had like kind of like a bad experience with it. And I didn't get to play all the way through. And I mean like Civ is good, but it's not like it doesn't really have like a major story.
yeah,
compelling you
it's-
through it,
It's
that's
just
just you.
Civilization. I
Yeah.
mean.
So those were my considerations. But yeah, no, this was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
Yeah. Dang it,
I
can we
liked
just
that.
do the next one? already?
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of work to get here, but
Yeah.
that was pretty sad. That
Yeah.
was that was Chase's idea to do this, and I did not regret it at all.
I think it worked out pretty well. So you can expect these will always be the 14th episode.
Now I'm just like, what kind of thumbnail am I going to do this for this video?
2 people fist fighting.
Oh, that would be good. I think that might be what I do.
Yeah. All right.
It's our heads on boxers.
Oh yeah, that'd be even better. I'm sure that'll turn out really well. Just do it in WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, Well, that was amazing. Thank you for joining us for our little game we just did
Yep.
here. I don't feel like a winner. I'll say that.
I lost, definitely. No, I'm just kidding. This is exact, at least, like, yeah, these three, I felt were always going to be top three.
Yeah. Well, State of Decay ended up at 8. So
Would you have put State of Decay in the top three?
top 3, no. Top 5, yes.
Okay.
I definitely would have put it at number 5.
Mhm.
But you're holding that spot.
Damn
down
right
for
I
me.
am. All right.
All right.
Thanks for joining, fellas. We'll see you next time.
Finger guns. Enough of the finger guns.
Just stop already.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm sick of this show. I just like how it's like progressively getting more and more of a fight.
Aggressive. That was an episode of Top Tier Play. Thank you for watching.
And be sure to check out the rest of our content on Typhoon. We've got a bunch more coming for you. Stay tuned.
Nice.